Greetings. My name is Terry Petrangeli, and I'm the chair of the Board of Trustees here at Mid-Michigan College. It's my honor to speak to the class of 2021 on this precious graduation day. In Mid's some 50 plus years of existence, I'm not sure we've ever experienced a time quite like these past few semesters. Yet in spite of the challenges placed before you, you not only persevered, you succeeded. This graduation, then, marks the time each of you graduates will become history makers. Revel in this moment. You earned it. You deserve it. You make us so proud. Congratulations, Mid-Michigan College class of 2021. We will remember you.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Tim Hood, president of Mid-Michigan College. Thank you for joining us virtually to recognize, honor, and celebrate the graduating class of 2021. We appreciate you choosing Mid to further your education, along with all of those who helped make your journey possible. It has been a challenging academic year, yet each of you found ways to persevere and stay the course. We are also very grateful to our faculty and staff at Mid, as well as all of our stakeholders and partners in the communities we serve. As a team, we rose to meet challenges and found more ways to serve. On behalf of our entire college community and all of our partners, we salute your efforts and the success stories that have resulted. You will now join tens of thousands of alumni who have successfully completed one or more certificates and/or degrees at Mid. Their stories are also incredible, and we hope to remain in touch with you as your success stories continue to grow. As we enter into strategic planning for the future, we hope to keep you in the dialogue of continuous improvement at Mid. Please consider joining our Alumni Association to not only stay connected with us, but with your peers as well. Also, I encourage you to reach out to family and other loved ones to thank them for their inspiration and certainly to the educators that have contributed to your growth. Enjoy this time, celebrate these experiences, and take part of Mid-Michigan College with you. Lastly, as Abraham Lincoln once said, when you make it to the top, reach back and help others to climb. There is no better investment in your future than education, which is also a great investment in our future. Heartfelt congratulations and best wishes for a bolder, brighter, better future. It is my honor today to introduce our commencement speaker, Phil Allen. Phil grew up in the Harrison area and began his post-high school education at Mid-Michigan Community College. Then he went on to earn both bachelor's and graduate degrees. But his passion as a lifelong learner all began at Mid. He has an extensive background in business and entrepreneurship and philanthropy and embraces living life to the absolute fullest every day. Please welcome our 2021 commencement speaker, Mr. Phil Allen.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank the administration of Mid-Michigan College. I'm going to get choked up for inviting me today. And welcome the seniors of the graduating class of Mid-Michigan College. And I would start out by indicating I was the first enrollee of Mid-Michigan in 1968. They had set up a small trailer across from the A&P grocery store in Gladwin and had a banner on the side of the trailer, Mid-Michigan Community College, now enrolling. And I stopped and was the first student to enroll. I immediately drove back to Harrison 17 miles and picked up my wife Sally at the time and brought her. She was the second enrollee in Mid-Michigan. I had the honor of being the first graduate because my last name starts with A, and I was first in the list of graduates. However, Dean Nichols was the master of ceremony at that time. He was dean of students. At the time, I was working at Brown Machine Company as a draftsman, and so I got a rental store in Beaverton to donate a portable stage and the folding chairs because we held the first graduation in the parking lot at Mid-Michigan, just south of Harrison. And that was a huge milestone for me. I get real emotional. I have we may start over. I have the honor of having with me today my instructor in humanities, in English, Michael Lynch. I can't believe it. I've always been too sensitive. And you know, for growing up in the small town of Harrison, I've had a very interesting career. I graduated 50 years ago in May. I wasn't at the top of the class, but I had a good solid B average, which is where I've been. When I graduated from high school in Harrison, I was 10th in the class of 54, 45 guys and 9 girls. One of the girls was my cousin and one was my neighbor. So obviously, I didn't date anyone in my class. I was not captain of the football team. And after graduating from Mid-Michigan with an associate's degree in business administration, I decided I wanted to go to law school at that point. I took my LSAT in Lansing, went to Central and declared a philosophy major. At the time, I still lived in Harrison, worked in Beaverton, and went to school in Mount Pleasant. And for a year, I drove a 90-mile circle while I had to go down and work on the floor in Brown Machine Shop as a machinist and mechanical assembler because Central doesn't have night classes of any consequence. So I would drive from Harrison to Mount Pleasant during the day, and I'd take 12 hours a semester, drive to Beaverton from there and work the afternoon shift from 4 to midnight and drive home. I did that for about a year and a half, then moved to Mount Pleasant, and when I moved to Mount Pleasant, I went to work at Rise Machine Company, which back then was an oil field repair shop because Mount Pleasant was the oil capital of Michigan back then. They don't do much oil production anymore because environmentally it's been a real problem. And so I pursued my degree with a major in philosophy and every intention of going to law school. And at the time, I was actually dating someone who had a 3.5-year-old rugrat, I'll call him. His name's Danny Pulver. He runs Guys and Dolls Photography in Denver. And I decided my senior year in college, but for me, my senior year probably took about 5.5 years, only taking 12 hours a semester and changing my major multiple times. That I wanted to be a kindergarten teacher and work with young minds rather than going to law school. So I finished up my bachelor's degree with a double major, a 40-hour major in social science and a 32-hour major in philosophy. And I had 3 minors. I think Mike Lynch had 2 majors and 3 minors when he went to St. John's University in Minnesota. And I've always kind of measured myself against Mike Lynch. In 1969 or 70, I had a Datsun B110, a red one, a little one, and he had an orange one. And I would tune it up and change his oil periodically, and he would always bring me, when he would pay me, a bottle of Lancer's wine, and always refer to me as his chief mechanic, which really stroked my ego. Mike taught at Central Michigan, he taught at Northern Michigan, and he taught at Mid-Michigan, and he's taught internationally. I think he taught in Japan and some other Asian countries, taught English for foreign students. And so when I graduated in December of 1974 with a Bachelor of Science degree, I took 3 more semesters to get a Bachelor of Arts degree in education. And of course, they put me in 6th grade instead of kindergarten because they put the men in the 5th and 6th grade. I taught 6th grade for 2 years, 5th grade for 2 years, got a job at Kinney Elementary and taught kindergarten for 2 years. During the 3rd year that I was teaching, I developed and got through the curriculum committee at Mid-Michigan 2 courses, one in Introduction to Philosophy and one called Rational Living. And it was my intention that I wanted to teach at Mid. And those classes were near and dear to me because I thought students ought to have a course in logic, but I wasn't qualified to teach logic, but I could teach rational living, which is an introduction to logic. And but instead, the teachers wanted me to run for president of the Teachers Association, so I decided to do that. And in 1978, the first strike in Michigan was in Mount Pleasant. We had 254 teachers, 92% of them voted to strike. And it changed my life. Getting involved with the teachers union, it's a labor union, really inspired me. And so I had was getting my master's in general ed administration. I wanted to emphasize or specialize in instruction and professional development, not administration. Ended up working on my doctorate at Michigan State because I really wanted to be president of MEA and NEA, and you need a doctorate. As it turns out, in 1981, Mike Lynch, my sort of mentor and inspiration academically and socially, was studying postgraduate work in landscape architecture at the University of Oregon in Eugene. I decided to take the summer off of '81 and travel to Eugene. I stopped in Minneapolis at the NEA convention in July. It's always the 4th of July weekend. And one of my friends that was a teacher in Midland said, well, when you come through Denver, stop there because my sister's a teacher and you should spend a little time in Denver. I fell in love with Eugene, Oregon. It's the best college town I've ever been in. But the economy was as bad in Oregon as it was in Michigan in 1981. And when I got to Denver and came on I-70 from the mountains approaching Denver, there were cranes on 5 corners in Denver building 50-story buildings because oil was booming. And I decided after a week there, if I can't make a living in Denver, I can't make one. Went back to Mount Pleasant, quit my job, went there with nothing, got a job in training and private industry. And in 1985, I raised my first venture capital and started Capital Acceleration Corporation. Built it into a $50 million company the first year. It was profitable. And then I spent about 5 years learning how to structure and raise capital for startup companies, and I've been doing that for 30 years. I retired in the fall of 2003 after I built a telecom company in Beijing, China, took it public in the United States. I don't golf, I don't ski, I don't fish, I don't hunt, I work. I did not work for 4 years, started working again. At 72, I'm working harder, structuring companies, raising capital, building companies than I did at 52. My life has been incredibly rich. I've been to China 5 times, Europe 5 times, Australia, consulted with or started companies all over the world. And I think karma's finally coming to me. I'm going to give a little story. All my friends are business associates or academic associates. I was thinking on the way here today, I don't think I have a friend that I didn't do business with or that wasn't an academic friend. I was on my buddy Terry Egan's patio about 20 years ago, and my sister Linda calls me and says, "How you doing?" And I gave her my pat answer. I'm on the edge of despair and on the edge of greatness, which is where I spend most of my life. And she said, "Well, don't complain to me. That's where you operate best." And that was the wisest thing my little sister could have ever said to me. I do take huge risks in my life, but the fact that I do that, I have huge rewards as well. And I just think that anyone graduating this year from Mid-Michigan should look at this as the first in many milestones that will enrich your life as you move forward, not just academically, but personally and professionally. I didn't graduate at the top of any of my classes, but I'll hold my own against any of them. I really feel blessed, and one of the things that I would impart to graduates is take time every day and thank God for not only your blessings, but your challenges and what you can learn from them. I remember in 2003 with my first China company, Kent Lamb was our operator in Beijing, China. He had built the largest Hewlett-Packard dealership in the world, in China, obviously. And he was our chief operating officer in China. And he came to my place in Castle Rock. And up on the wall behind my desk is a Chinese script that the theme of it is crisis and opportunity. And I'd seen that for the first time in 1983 in the Denver Institute of Technology. I was teaching there at the time, developmental algebra for auto mechanics who wanted to get an associate's degree because now it was all turning to computerized. The carburetors were going away. And I taught small business management to the variety of curriculum students that were there. And one of the admissions persons, Patty, I can't remember her last name, she had this framed on the back of her wall, crisis and opportunity, which in its simplest version means in every crisis that you find, if you'll take a little different perspective, it could be an opportunity. And that's what the challenge in life is that when we're faced with crises, we do take an opportunity to step back and look at it differently. And so I always operated. And I didn't find that until 2000. It took me 17 years to find a copy of that. And I started framing it and giving it to all my friends, because all my friends are entrepreneurs as well and face crises periodically. And when Kent Lamb was visiting me from China, he looked up at that on the wall and he said, "Oh my gosh, that's a 1,300-year-old Chinese script." I said, "Well, yeah, it means in every crisis, look at it a little differently or from a different perspective, and it could be an opportunity." He says, "Oh, it's far more than that, Phil." He said, what that really means is that in every crisis, occasionally, there is an individual with the insight, the wisdom, the tenacity to turn that crisis into an opportunity. And that's me. And I just am thankful that I'm trying to think of Gillespie's first name, founded Mid-Michigan. I drove on the campus there 2 days ago and I saw his name and I can't remember. What was it? Eugene Gillespie, for founding Mid-Michigan. It gave me the foundation to be who I am today. And I'm going to give one little story from my time at Central. I graduated from Mid in 71, declared a philosophy major in the fall of 71, and probably the early winter in mid-December 72, I had seen and knew of Dr. Nolan Kaiser, but I'd never had him in a class and didn't really know him. And I was driving down Main Street going north, and there were 6-foot snowdrifts on each side of the road, and in the right lane, going right down the middle of the lane, was Nolan Kaiser with his leader dog, Sarge. And I stopped and asked if Dr. Kaiser would like to have a ride. And he said, certainly, and Sarge gets in the back of the seat, and I say, where are you going? He says, oh, I'm going to the Amicus Curiae. I didn't know what that meant. I was paying child support, but I didn't know Latin. And he was paying child support on 5 children. and there was a brand new courthouse in Mount Pleasant back then. And so anyway, he said, well, where are you going? And I said, well, I'm going to the mole hole. And he says, well, what for? And I said, because I want to get a copy of the Desiderata. And I said, and he said, well, Desiderata, those things which I desire most. I didn't know what it meant. Desideratum, the single thing which I desire most. And that's how the relationship with Nolan started. And to this day, I'm still dear friends with Nolan, who must be about 85 years old. And so I'm going to end my commencement address reading the Desiderata, because it's kind of been a guide in all that I've done. Go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others. Even the dull and the ignorant, they too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to the virtue there is. May many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself, especially do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for it is in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune. But do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe no less than the trees, the stars. They have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be, and whatever your labors and your aspirations are, in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace with your soul. With all of its sham and drudgery and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful, strive to be happy. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Allen, for that inspirational speech. At this point, I would encourage any of the graduates watching today's ceremony to stand wherever you may be. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and staff and by the authority of the Board of Trustees of Mid-Michigan College, we hereby grant your appropriate degrees and certificates, along with all rights, privileges, honors, and obligations bestowed upon you, including your pursuit of lifelong learning. Congratulations to the Mid-Michigan College class of 2021. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Brianna Ost, Associate in Applied Science, Medical Assistant. Dana Anderson, Associate in Nursing. Morgan Ansley, Certificate, Web Design. Honors. Marissa Anzer, Associate in Applied Science, Neurodiagnostic, EEG, Technology. Honors. Melissa Ash, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Sean Bade, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Honors. Kylie Baker, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Amanda Bales, Associate in Nursing. Victoria Banner, Associate in Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Patrick Barco. Training Credential, Facilities, Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning. Honors. Kelly Barheit. Associate in Applied Science, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. Elizabeth Barnes. Associate in Applied Science, Radiography. Honors. Jacob Barnes. Associate in Arts, Enhanced Business Studies Transfer. Honors. Ashley Battle. Associate in Applied Science, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. Andrew Beagle. Associate in Applied Science, Computer-Aided Drafting and Design Technology. Carly Belland. Associate in Applied Science, Radiography. Honors. Jordan Belts. Associate in Arts, Enhanced Business Studies Transfer. Emilio Berra. Associate in Science, Math and Science Studies Transfer. Honors. Lacey Bigelow. Associate in Nursing. Cassie Butler. Training Credential, Medical Assistant. Troy Blackford Dowell. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Honors. Maxwell Blackledge. Associate in Arts, Criminal Justice Law Enforcement Transfer. Gracie Bolthouse Merrick. Associate in Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Honors. Jordan Bonder. Associate in Applied Science, Computer-Aided Drafting and Design Technology. Bethany Bonstell. Associate in Nursing. Honors. Andrea Boulis. Certificate, Computed Tomography Technology. Lexi Bradley. Associate in Nursing. Bethany Briolt. Associate in Nursing. Julia Briolt. Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Keegan Brooks. Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Yarrick Brower. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Honors. Hannah Brown. Associate in Nursing. Ryan Brown. Associate in Nursing. Honors. Veronica Brunetti. Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Honors. Kimberly Birch. Associate in Nursing. Tyler Burrows. Associate in Applied Science, Facilities, Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning. High Honors. Matthew Bushard. Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Quincy Butler. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Kelsey Cameron. Associate in Nursing. Ryan Karlstrom. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Brandy Carmen. Associate in Science, Health Science Transfer. Hayden Carmen. Associate in Applied Science, IT Infrastructure and Cybersecurity. Austin Case. Associate in Applied Science, IT Infrastructure and Cybersecurity. Honors. Dana Casey. Associate in Applied Science, Radiography. Carly Cassidy. Associate in Nursing. Taylor Serviniak. Associate in Arts, Business Studies transfer. Jonah Cecil, Associate in Applied Science, Advanced Integrated Manufacturing. High honors. Travis Chamberlain, Associate in Arts, Business Studies transfer. Natasha Chamberlain, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies transfer. Tyler Chasteen, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies transfer. Charity Clark, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies transfer. Honors. David Clark, Associate in Arts, Enhanced Business Studies transfer. Dakota Cohey, Associate in Arts, Business Studies transfer. Dawn Confer, Associate in Applied Science, Medical Assistant. Janae Kuhn, Associate in Arts, Enhanced Business Studies transfer. Honors. Jasmine Codelet, Associate in Science, Health Science transfer. Joanna Crane, Associate in Science, Math and Science Studies transfer. High honors. Karen Crane, Associate in Arts, Business Studies transfer. Honors. Gloria Crawford, Certificate, Pharmacy Technician. Ariana Crispin, Associate in Arts, Business Studies transfer. Honors. Danielle Cullen, Associate in Applied Science, Medical Assistant. Hannah David, Associate in Applied Science, Computer-Aided Drafting and Design Technology. High honors. Caitlin David, Certificate, Pharmacy Technician. Martha Dennis, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Information Systems. Paige Dickens, Associate in Arts, Business Studies transfer. Honors. Lee Doan, Associate in Nursing. Ming Dong, Associate in Arts, Business Studies transfer. Stephanie Doolittle, Associate in Applied Science, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. High honors. Melissa Doherty, Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice Law Enforcement Pre-Service. Kevin Durkee, Jr., Training Credential, Automotive and Diesel Service Technology. Greta Edick, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies transfer. Honors.
I would like to thank my husband and my children for all the love and support they have given me. I really appreciate you. Thank you. I love you.
Julia Egbert, Associate in Science, Math and Science Studies transfer. High honors. Anthony Ellington, Associate in Arts, Business Studies transfer. Andrea Esch, Associate in Nursing. Honors. Shelby Evans, Associate in Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Madeline Feldheiser, Associate in Nursing. Honors. Grace Forstein, Associate in Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Honors. Angela Fisher, Associate in Applied Science, Neurodiagnostic, EEG, Technology. Colton Fisher, Associate in Applied Science, Computer-Aided Drafting and Design Technology. Honors. Emerald Forbes, Associate in Arts, Enhanced Business Studies Transfer. Andrew Francis II, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Information Systems.
I would like to thank my parents and my grandparents for helping me on this long journey, as well as Chris Goffnet for being an amazing instructor and helping me get to where I am today with my career.
Hannah Franklin, Certificate, Computed Tomography Technology. Honors. Jacob Fritz, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Carly Fuentes, Associate in Applied Science, Administrative Assistant Professional. Honors. Stephanie Gabbard, Associate in Applied Science, Medical Assistant. Shelby Garfield, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Dalen Garver, Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice Law Enforcement Pre-Service. Alex Gero, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Angela Gesinski, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer.
I want to give a huge shout out to my family, my friends, my boyfriend. You guys have been through all of this these last 2 years with me, and I greatly appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much.
Erin Guild, Associate in Nursing. Honors. Sage Gonzalez, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Honors. Kyle Gravel, Associate in Applied Science, Automotive and Diesel Service Technology. And Gray, Certificate, Computed Tomography Technology. High Honors. Michaela Green, Associate in Nursing. Justin Gross, Associate in Applied Science, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. High Honors. Michael Gutierrez, Certificate, Welding Technology. Stacy Guzzi, Certificate, Computed Tomography Technology. High Honors. Autumn Hogg, Associate in Applied Science, Medical Assistant. Maria Hogg, Training Credential, Medical Assistant. Michelle Halfman, Associate in Nursing. Leo Hall, Associate in Applied Science, Computer-Aided Drafting and Design Technology. Honors. Joe Hamlin, Associate in Arts, Criminal Justice Law Enforcement Transfer. Honors. William Harbison, Associate in Nursing. Cameron Harper, Associate in Applied Science, Business. Vanessa Harrison, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Adam Hart, Training Credential, Facilities, Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning. High Honors. Alexis Harton, Associate in Applied Science, Neurodiagnostic, EEG, Technology. Honors. Stephen Haupt, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Information Systems. Honors. Kelly Heath, Associate in Applied Science, Neurodiagnostic, EEG, Technology. Haley Helt, Associate in Nursing. Honors. Claire Hambro, Associate in Nursing. Terry Hilliard, Associate in Nursing. Joni Holland, Training Credential, Medical Office Specialist. Ezekiel Hawley, Associate in Applied Science, IT Infrastructure and Cybersecurity. Nicholas Hollister. Training credential, facilities, heating, refrigeration, and air conditioning. Abigail Homstead. Associate in Nursing. Max Horsley. Associate in Applied Science, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. Honors. Mitchell Hosky. Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. High Honors. Kent House III. Associate in Nursing. Taylor Hubbard. Associate in Applied Science, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. Honors. Samuel Humphrey. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Callie Hunt. Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Honors. Morgan Hurley. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Honors. Andrew Hutchinson. Associate in Nursing. Jarrett Inchko. Training credential, facilities, heating, refrigeration, and air conditioning. Honors. Kendra Ives. Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Melissa Jacobzak. Associate in Nursing. Patricia Jalazinski. Associate in Arts, Enhanced Business Studies Transfer. Emma James. Associate in Applied Science, Medical Assistant. Christina Yankee. Associate in Applied Science, Graphic Design. Amber Johnson. Associate in Nursing. Honors. Caitlin Johnson. Associate in Nursing. Lucas Johnson. Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Vanessa Kalinin. Associate in Nursing. Lori Kamrowski. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Honors. Hannah Kask. Associate in Nursing. And Kodrowski. Certificate, Web Design. Honors. Hunter Keim. Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Honors. Molly Kennelly. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Morgan Kimmel. Associate in Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Kara Kindle. Associate in Nursing. Honors. Mark Kingsworthy. Associate in Applied Science, Computer-Aided Drafting and Design Technology. Rachel Laframboise. Associate in Nursing. Honors. Caitlin Locke. Associate in Applied Science, Medical Assistant. Chelsea Lalonde. Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Honors. Ajay Lam. Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Andrea Lamricks. Associate in Applied Science, Radiography. Honors. Kyla Langlois. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Logan Lawrence. Associate in Applied Science, IT Infrastructure and Cybersecurity. Trace Layton. Associate in Nursing. Rachel Lear. Certificate, Welding Technology. Honors. Laura Levasseur. Associate in Nursing. Tyler Little. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Taylor Lively, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Blake Locke, Training Credential, Welding Technology. Haley Lonergan, Associate in Applied Science, Administrative Assistant Professional. Dallas Longstreth, Associate in Arts, Enhanced Business Studies Transfer. Honors. Tyler Loomis, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Information Systems. Honors. Rayanne Lowry, Associate in Nursing. Bailey Luna, Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Honors. Brooke McDonald, Associate in Nursing. Honors. Nicholas Mokyuda, Associate in Nursing. Jeremy Macon, Associate in Applied Science, Business. Kayla Marchington, Associate in Arts, Enhanced Business Studies Transfer. Honors. Lindsay Marlin, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. High Honors.
We did it! Class of 2021! Woo!
Haley Marsh, Associate in Applied Science, Computer-Aided Drafting and Design Technology. Stephen May, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Michelle McCracken, Training Credential, Medical Assistant. Nicholas McCullen, Associate in Nursing. Michelle McGillen, Associate in Applied Science, Administrative Assistant Professional. Amber McLaughlin, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Haley McMullen, Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Madison McPhee, Associate in Nursing. Audrey Mead, Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Rhonda Medina, Training Credential, Medical Assistant. Honors. Francis Mina, Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Sarah Meyer, Associate in Arts, Criminal Justice Law Enforcement Transfer. Tracy Michael, Associate in Nursing. Kristen Miller, Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Dylan Mills, Associate in Science, Math and Science Studies Transfer. High Honors. Crandall Moffat, Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Erin Monroe, Associate in Nursing. Anthony Montague, Associate in Nursing. Haley Moore, Associate in Nursing. Honors. Hannah Moore, Training Credential, Medical Assistant. Kimberly Morgan, Certificate, Administrative Assistant Professional. Honors. Brianna Morris, Associate in Applied Science, Radiography. Daniel Morrow, Associate in Applied Science, Computer-Aided Drafting and Design Technology. Laurel Moss, Certificate, Welding Technology. Taylor Muma, Associate in Nursing. Isabel Murphy, Associate in Arts, Enhanced Business Studies Transfer. Honors. Kylie Murphy, Associate in Applied Science, Medical Assistant. Courtney Napier, Associate in Nursing. Brianne Nelson, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Pauletta Newcomb, Associate in Applied Science, Administrative Assistant Professional. Christiana Noble, Associate in Science, Health Science Transfer. Olivia Ostrander, Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Honors. Michaela Owen, Associate in Applied Science, Business. Ileana Palomino, Associate in Nursing. Kyra Pappas, Associate in Applied Science, Radiography. Brianna Parker, Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Tina Parks, Associate in Arts, Enhanced Business Studies Transfer. Angela Parsons, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. High Honors. Kenneth Pegay Jr., Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Hannah Perry, Associate in Applied Science, Neurodiagnostic, e.g., Technology. Natalie Petit, Associate in Science, Health Science Transfer. Honors. Jeremy Phelps, Associate in Applied Science, Radiography.
I want to say thank you to everyone that's helped me along the way. My family, friends, everyone. And a special thank you to my Alex. Thank you.
Julie Pilkington, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Mark Newski, Associate in Science, Math and Science Studies Transfer. Stephen Pothoof, Associate in Applied Science, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. High Honors. Majestic Prater, Training Credential, Medical Assistant. Honors. Mary Pratt, Associate in Nursing. Jared Rabinold, Associate in Applied Science, Neurodiagnostic, e.g., Technology. Honors. Justin Raymond, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. High Honors. Heather Reeves, Associate in Nursing. Parker Reinart, Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Micaiah Ribick, Associate in Nursing. Brandy Rice, Associate in Arts, Visual Arts. Cassidy Richardson, Certificate, Pharmacy Technician. Ronald Richmond, Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice Law Enforcement Pre-Service. Kevin Ricketts, Associate in Arts, Criminal Justice Law Enforcement Transfer. Joshua Reif, Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice Law Enforcement Pre-Service. Hannah Roberts, Associate in Applied Science, Neurodiagnostic, e.g., Technology. Tangi Robb, Associate in Applied Science, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. Honors. Kelly Rogers, Associate in Applied Science, Neurodiagnostic, e.g., Technology. Honors. Cassidy Rogau, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Honors. Lexi Ronning, Associate in Applied Science, Radiography. Honors. Brittany Rose, Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Honors. Aliyah Ross. Associate in Arts, Enhanced Business Studies Transfer. High Honors. Christina Ross. Associate in Nursing. Alexander Roosevelt. Training Credential, Facilities, Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning. Honors. Miranda Russell. Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. High Honors. Amy Ritkowski. Associate in Nursing. Taylor Ryder. Associate in Nursing. Stephanie Saristo. Associate in Nursing. Taylor Sackett. Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Honors. Christian Salazar. Training Credential, Facilities, Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning. Raywan Sammer. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Robert Saunders. Associate in Applied Science, Software Development. Honors. Noah Schaefer. Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Brianna Shepers. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. High Honors. Brianna Schultz. Associate in Applied Science, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. High Honors. Savannah Scully. Associate in Nursing. Lauren Seebeck. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Honors. Braxton Seidel. Associate in Applied Science, Advanced Integrated Manufacturing. Zaylee Sensing. Associate in Applied Science, Graphic Design. Honors. Kristen Sense. Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Honors. Bailey Seraphin Mashu. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Honors. Grace Shaw. Associate in Nursing. Honors. Corey Sheldon. Associate in Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Joseph Seinway. Associate in Applied Science, Computer Information Systems. Caitlin Sipple. Associate in Nursing. Delaney Sisko. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Alexa Smith. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer.
They said I couldn't do it.
Gavin Smith. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Madison Smith. Associate in Nursing. Toshiba Smith. Associate in Applied Science, Neurodiagnostic, EEG, Technology. Tiffany Smith. Associate in Nursing. Victoria Smith. Associate in Applied Science, Business. William Smith. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Honors. Amy Snow. Training Credential, Medical Assistant. Honors. Kaylee Snyder. Associate in Applied Science, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. Rebecca Sova. Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Honors. Mariah Spurkowski. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. High Honors. Nicholas Spivey. Certificate, Welding Pre-Apprentice. Haley Stevens. Associate in Arts, Enhanced Business Studies Transfer. Alexis Straughter. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Nathan Street. Associate in Nursing. Matthias Sura. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Honors. Erica Seelag. Associate in Applied Science, Medical Assistant. Angela Tagg. Associate in Arts, Visual Arts. Brooke Ten Brink. Associate in Applied Science, Business. Nathaniel Thayer. Associate in Applied Science, Computer Information Systems. Honors. Caitlin Thomas. Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Chanel Thomason. Associate in Applied Science, Neurodiagnostic, EEG, Technology. Honors. Amber Tillman. Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Brianna Tomczyk. Certificate, Pharmacy Technician. High Honors. Christopher Torres. Training Credential, Facilities, Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning. Honors. Elizabeth Townsend. Associate in Nursing. Alicia Trevino. Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Esther Trojan. Associate in Applied Science, Magnetic Resonance Imaging. Honors. William Troxel. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Patricia Tucker. Associate in Applied Science, Medical Assistant. Honors. Jacqueline Turner. Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Philomene Umbarger. Associate in Applied Science, Graphic Design. Dennis Underwood IV. Training Credential, Facilities, Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning. Andrew Vanna. Training Credential, Facilities, Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning. Honors. Melissa Van Alstine. Associate in Arts, Business Studies Transfer. Bradley Van Conant. Training Credential, Facilities, Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning. Honors. Caitlin Van Heetsma. Associate in Science Degree, Math and Science Studies Transfer. High Honors. Alexia Van Est. Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Honors. Emma Van Est. Associate in Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. High Honors. Sarah Van Polen. Associate in Applied Science, Radiography. Honors. Mackenzie Verbeka. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Morgan Verdon. Associate in Nursing. Jessica Visser. Certificate, Administrative Assistant Professional. Alicia Wagenfield. Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant.
I want to thank my future wife, my son, my neighbor Debbie for being my therapist, myself for never giving up, and to my classmates, we made it.
Austin Wagoner. Associate in Applied Science, Computer Information Systems. Alia Walker. Associate in Nursing. Emilio Waltz. Training credential, facilities, heating, refrigeration, and air conditioning. Yifan Wang. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Tyler Warner. Associate in Applied Science, Business. Whitney Washington. Associate in Applied Science, Radiography. Honors. Stephanie Weissmiller. Associate in Applied Science, Administrative Assistant Professional. Veronica Wentworth. Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapist Assistant. Honors. Kayla Wessel. Associate in Nursing. Alan West. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Madison Wetzel. Associate in Applied Science, Business. Mackenzie White. Associate in Science, Math and Science Studies Transfer. Jordan Williams. Associate in Nursing. Sophia Wynn. Associate in Nursing. Fiona Woodrow. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Honors. Michaela Woodrow. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. Honors. Naomi Wormsley. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer. High Honors. Morgan Wyckoff. Associate in Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Nicole Yakima. Associate in Nursing. Abigail Zastro. Associate in Applied Science, Software Development. Honors. Shuqin Zhang. Associate in Nursing. Honors. Zipei Zhang. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies Transfer.
(2021) Business and Professional Studies graduates. I'm excited to wish you congratulations on your commencement and on all of the hard work and accomplishments that brought you here today. Congratulations and best wishes to you. Go Lakers.
Hello, I'm Scott Mertz, Vice President of Academic Affairs and Community Outreach.
And I'm Rick Smith, the Associate Dean of Off-Campus Instruction.
I'm Steve Amadon, Dean of Arts and Sciences.
I'm Sean Troy, Dean of Career and Workforce Education.
And I'm Barb Wyszynski, the Dean of Health Sciences.
From all of us in Academic Affairs, congratulations to the class of 2021.
On behalf of the Mid Foundation, it's my honor to congratulate you on your success and welcome you to the Mid Alumni Association. Be sure you stay connected with us and tell us all about how you're doing. Best wishes.
Thank you, Mid 2021 graduates, for gracing our campus with your presence. I trust that Mid has been able to nurture your skills and that each of you goes on to make this world a little more kinder and greener. Each one of us is and has always been enough.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity to see you flourish. Today's a special day because we get to celebrate your accomplishments with us. We're proud of you and we're behind you all the way. Have great future success. Congratulations.
Hello, I'm Brett Ulrich, lead faculty for the Art and Design Department at Mid. And on behalf of the Art and Design Department, I'd like to say congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. You did it, and today's a day to celebrate that achievement. Tomorrow, upward and onward.
Hi, I'm Beth Corner, Director of Nursing for the Harrison campus. Class of 2021, you did it. Congratulations! This is such an amazing accomplishment. You guys are amazing. Continue to follow your dreams, and best of luck.
Congratulations, Class of 2021, Mid-Michigan College graduates. We're so proud of you and can't wait to see what you accomplish in the future.
Congratulations to all of the graduates. I wish you many years of success. For all of our PTA graduates, I look forward to working with you in the future. I wish you all of the best.
Congratulations, graduates of 2021. You did it.
Hello, 2021 Mid-Michigan College graduates.
All your efforts and hard work have brought you to this day. Congratulations. I'd like to send a special shout out to my medical assistant program students.
Hello, mid-graduates of 2021. I want to wish you all the best in your future endeavors. And just to say, congratulations, you did it.
I want to send a shout out to all of the radiography, MRI, EEG, and CT program students. Congratulations and best wishes.
To the Laker class of 2021, congratulations. Your hard work, tireless effort, and dedication have got you to this moment. We at MID are so proud of you. Your families are so proud of you. And most importantly, you should be incredibly proud of yourselves. Education is an investment that you make in yourself that will benefit you for the rest of your lifetime. Enjoy this day and congratulations.
Congratulations, 2021 graduates of Mid-Michigan College. I wish you all the best in whatever you plan to do next.
Hi, I'm Kelly Butler, the full-time faculty for the Administrative Assistant Professional Program at MID. I wanted to take a second and say congratulations. Graduating from college was not easy, but you did it. So I wish you the best on this next chapter in your life.
Congratulations, 2021 graduates. It has been my pleasure to guide you in preparing for your careers as physical therapist assistants. I am so proud of your success in completing the program.
Congratulations to all my Mid-Michigan Medical College graduates. I know you will impress your patients and peers with your AP knowledge, and I'm very proud of what you have accomplished at MID, so enjoy your new medical careers and always keep learning.
Congratulations, MID graduates of 2021. We are so proud of what you have accomplished while here at MID. We wish you all the best as you go out into the workforce or on to additional education to be assets to our community. Congratulations and enjoy your achievements.
Congratulations to all the MID graduates, especially those of the radiography program, the class of 2021. So proud of you. Yay!
Congratulations, MID graduates. Best wishes on your future endeavors.
Graduates, congratulations. Thank you so much for sharing yourself with MID. We are going to miss you, so please come back. Say hello once in a while.
Congratulations, class of 2021. The best of you in the years to come.
Congratulations, Mid-Michigan College class of 2021. Best of luck. We're very proud of you.
I would like to congratulate all the students at MID who are graduating in 2021 and the best of luck in the future.
Congratulations, graduating class of 2021. I wish you the best of luck.
Congratulations, class of 2021, and good luck.
Congratulations, graduating class. You now have the tools for the rest of your life. Don't be afraid to sharpen them in the future.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Mid-Michigan College, we would like to say congratulations to the class of 2021.